Alright everyone, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to export your faces and save them as a DXF file so you can use that for laser cutting. And we're going to be putting them from Fusion into AutoCAD. Alright, so the first step is to figure out whether they're bodies or components. You can see in my sketch here, I have one main component, which is the robot, like this, and then I have several components inside of that. Electronics, wood bodies, gearing, and wheels. And I want to export the wood bodies. So currently all these are set as bodies, but in some cases that might not be the same for your sketch. So if one of your sides is a component, you're going to need to go inside of that component, and it should have a drop down menu just like this that says origin or bodies. You want to click on the bodies and go down to the piece. It will most likely say body 1 since you haven't named it yet, and click on that and it should highlight what you want. Alright, so let's start with this right plate, and the right side this is the right plate for me since this is my robot facing forward. And I'm just going to hover over it and right click on it and go down until it says create sketch. And if you're activating the component, for example, if you're clicking on it like this and it's highlighted, you will not receive this option. So you have to remember to click out of everything, go back in, and click create sketch. Alright, so when we're at the stage, we have to click P on the keyboard. So we hover and click over the piece and click P, and it's going to give us the project menu. And so here we can just click on the piece again and click OK. Then you can see that it outlines your entire piece that you want to be cut. So once you have this completed, you can click Stop Sketch. Now what you need to do is, assuming your menu is reset like mine, you need to find where the sketch is in your left-hand menu. So click on it like this, and it should show you. So it underlines sketches, which means I need to click there. And it goes all the way down to sketch 25. Just like this. Now I can right-click on this sketch after I've selected it and click Save as DXF. And here I'm going to save this as right side. And if you're on a Mac, you can just save this to your desktop, like this. Alright, so let's double check to see if that worked. And you can see it is saved here to our desktop. Let's review that by doing one other face. For example, the top face like this. Alright, so hover over the top face like this and right click. Here you can see your drop down and click create sketch. Once you've done that, click on the top again, like that, and click P for project. It's going to ask you for geometry. Click on the top once more, and you can see it should line up with what you want to be shown. Click OK, and stop the sketch. Now you need to click on that one more time, go down through sketches, and find it. In this case, it's sketch 26. Alright, so now go into here, and click Save as DXF. And we can save as top face. Alright, so you can see that when I do this, they're saved as two separate files. Alright, so once you have these two on the desktop, go to Chrome and go to Google Classroom. And we're going to use the template provided by Mr. Petroni. This is not mandatory, but it can help you visualize what's going on and how it fits on the laser cutter. So it doesn't work when you do it. You have to click on open a new window, then you have the download option. You can download it like that. We can just open this in AutoCAD. Alright, so you can see it has the layout of the laser cutter. The laser cutter can cut 18 inches by 24 inches, so 1.5 feet by 2 feet. And once you've opened up this file, we want to double click on these files like this. And you can see, just like in Safari or Chrome, they open up in tabs like this. Alright, so you can see when these are imported, they're not perfect at all. Some of them are sideways. This one is in the middle of the origin. So to get them onto this document, it's pretty simple to copy. But selecting it is strange. It's unlike Fusion. You have to, instead of dragging a box like this, it makes it align, so you have to go around in a circle to be able to select all of that. And then like you're copying and pasting text, you click Command C, and then Command V to paste it on here. So you want to be as efficient as possible when putting this in the corner, so you can go all the way to the edge, just like that. And you can see now how it's right lined up with the edge, and it should be pretty efficient space-wise. As for the color changes, currently these are all imported. When they're imported to this document, they're red. This is because when the laser cutter cuts this file, it'll see that this yellow, it doesn't actually want to cut that. It just means that it shouldn't provide any energy to the laser, so it'll just skip over cutting that and only go to the red. So the same with this one. Just go around in the circle, click Command C, and Command V to paste it in here. But you can see this one is sideways, so it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to fit well. Alright, so first, let's move this into the correct position before I rotate it. We can do this by circling it like this, and then typing in the word move on our keyboard. Now we want to line this piece up right next to this piece. So we can click this bottom left hand corner and to put it right here, or where we want it, just like that. And you can see how this piece can go and rotate up into that piece. So we need to click on these and type in the word rotate, just like this. Now it's going to ask for a corner again, so where we can rotate it from. We want to do just like that. Now we can go all the way up to the top and align it like this. Alright, so it looks like this piece is upside down because these parts don't line up. So what we can do is we can flip it or mirror it. So once again, select the pieces and type on your keyboard mirror. Now, so it's going to ask for the first point of the mirror line. And as long as this mirror line is perpendicular to this part, it doesn't matter where we put it, because we can always move it again using the move function. So there's, let's say that's our first part of our mirror line, and then this point can be the second, and it's going to flip just like that. And you can see it's not going to be perfectly in place, but it's okay because we can move it back. So once again, we can select the pieces and type in the word move, just like this. Click on that one that we want to move, and click on the place that we want to put it. Just like that. Alright, so now you can see these lines line up. Just like that. So do this for all of your pieces, and try to align them in a way that is efficient and saves the most space. Alright, this is my final robot cut file. You can see I can be more efficient by moving this piece up. So I can go ahead and select this, typing in the word move, and putting it in here like this, and doing the same on here. And when you're finally done with this, you need to make sure that it's within the 12 inches. So this document actually has labels to see how far it is. So you can tell here I make the 12 inches exactly, and on this side I make it as well. But if your document goes over the 12 inches, you're not going to be able to cut on the piece of wood that they give you.